Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forestry 2017, the simulator. Yes indeed. Looky what I have. I have put hours and hours and hours into this game, getting my poor old tired horse. In fact, he's so tired I didn't even bother bringing him back. He's out at the end of the building there. And we managed to get $16,000 together, and I bought a tractor. Yes, sirree. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, and there she sits. Unfortunately, until you get another somewhere between $4,000 and $6,000. Hello, horsey. I have missed you. Yeah, till you get another, I think it's about 6K, you're sort of, well, let's have a look actually. You're sort of stuck. The tractor, unlike the horse, doesn't come with a way to hook onto logs at all. I mean, it handles all right. We'll do this. I mean, it's all right as a tractor. And it's definitely gonna get you. We can jump inside. I mean, not super duper textures, but quite frankly, they're a little bit nicer than what, well, whatever the heck that last UIG farming game we were trying there, Professional Farmer 2017. And as you can see, she do go, well, a little better than twice as quick as your horse. That, as I say, is about all it has going for it at the moment, because, well, you can go wherever you want, but when you get there, you ain't gonna get nothing. So, there we go. Oop. Let's climb out. So yeah, I mean, nice tractor, you know, for 16,000 bucks, I ain't gonna complain. You know, for 16,000 bucks in Farm Sim, we would have got, well, not so nice a tractor. But like I said, 16 grand don't cut it, because yes indeed, me and my big dog Ed here still have to do this the hard way. As you can see, I'm now a proud level 7. I put about 5 levels into increasing the amount I got for each log, and now I've actually started putting them into starting the day earlier. Because I'd seen that, and I thought, well, that can't be that great. And then I looked. We don't actually start until 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, that's just unacceptable. That's half me days wasted, you know? So yeah, I'm not sure how much an improvement that was. But I thought 10 o'clock in the morning was a bit rough. So yeah, I am now going to, and if anybody has the game and can't figure out because they don't bother to tell you how to actually open your skills key, no idea from the gamepad, which is what I use for playing the game, but if you hit the C key on your keyboard, it'll work out just fine and funky-dunky for you. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I have to come up with $6,000 so that I can buy. I'm thinking what I'm gonna buy is the trailer with the crane on it. That way we'll sort of have an all-in-one go, and we won't have to go log by log. Now the game did come up, I think when I hit level 7, and said you should consider expanding your home office and a couple other things like that, and get an office at the mill. And well, problem is, and here's about the only advice I can really give on this game to this point, is I think those things come up way before you really want to deal with them. If it's anything like the garage, because quite frankly, buying the garage when we did probably cost me a full 3 days work just to earn enough for the tractor. Right? Because at the end of each day, 350 bucks were going to pay for a garage that I wasn't going to be able to use till I made $16,000. And well, actually, if if there'd have been a way to know whether the tractor was any good without another unit, you know, then yeah, I would have realized I don't actually need the garage until I've got over $20,000. So yeah. Meanwhile, each day it took $350. So, considering I've been at this for like a couple of weeks, you know, I've spent well over $1,000 on that garage for nothing. So, as I say, not something you want to do. And by well over, I mean 2 or 3 times that amount. So, and at about $1,000 a day profit, yeah, that's what I mean. I probably wasted 3 of my days walking back and forth. You can also see how far away now we actually have to go to get trees. All of the trees down behind these buildings are gone. All of the trees that we had down at that end are gone. So, yeah. By the time you actually have the kit to use anything but a horse, you're darn thankful that you've got something other than a horse, because it's going to take you twice as long to get there. And you're thinking now, if you're really sharp, you'll catch on and go, wait a minute. The tractor's twice as fast as the horse, but by the time you get to use the tractor, you have to go twice as far. And yes, you did just see the guy appear in giant form. I purposely did that. If you go too close to that building, he actually appears twice. Once, leading the horse, and once popping over the roof. But, yeah. So these runs are actually going to still take as long. The only advantage being, and it's why I want to just hang on there a sec, Ed. Why I want to go with this trailer, 7K, as opposed to just the crane, is so that I don't have to come back every single time, right? Yeah. I should be able to load 2 or 3... Hello, horsey. 2 or 3 logs, or 2 or 3 trees worth of logs, I should say. You know, pretty much spend an entire day just knocking trees over and cleaning them up. And then loading them onto the trailer, and then about, this time of night or something, we should be able to head home and offload a whole pallet of logs. You know, several $1,000s a day, I'm hoping. If I haven't deforested the entire planet, just trying to come up with enough trees to buy a bit of kit. But yeah, poor old Ed, he's going to be awful happy when we can move on. As am I. And at that point, I'd like to sort of thank all of you guys for being supportive of the first 2 episodes. Now, I mean, usually there's a good little surge of views of a first episode of anything, because people are curious to see what the heck it might be they're going to look at. And but I was actually surprised how many views the second episode got. And I think a lot of it has to do, of course, is that I'm one of the very, very few English-speaking YouTubers who didn't completely abandon this game after about 5 minutes of play. And admittedly, this is, well, farming games are grindy. I mean, if you've played Farm Sim 13, 15, 11, Ag Sim, any of those, they're grindy. Well, this, my friends, makes them look not so much grindy. Not so much at all, yeah. They went to so much trouble on the lighting effects here with this flashlight, and yet, here, watch what happens when I walk close to the building. Whee! And yet, the graphics quality is really not very good, but hey. As I said, I can safely say I'm still enjoying this more than their latest farming game. So, wow. I know, that's climbing down a deep pit and just burning the rope, but, yep. We'll see how it goes. There are other, you know, if we just hang on a sec there, Ed, old buddy. Let's have a look at our map. You know, as you can see, there are other things here. I mean, I obviously have a house. We've got the one spot for logs right now, and it appears to be surrounded by trees. But we do have a warehouse. We have production. We have a real estate. We've got all of these different things, right down to a motel for some odd reason, and a depot. These things all do become usable. As I said, they've been talking to me about offices and such. So I'm interested to see where that actually goes. But I think, guys, is you really don't want to see me trying to figure out where the heck that last log is in the middle of the night, in the middle of the bush. Especially when me and Ed we don't see so good no more. Well, there's a stump, Ed. I know. You're lucky Ed ain't the only stump I see around here, fella. Oh, look. That looks to be the end of a log, Ed. There it is, buddy. We found it. Where is it? There we go. So yeah, I'm going to end it here, guys. Where in the heck am I? Ed? Come on, man. We gotta go down here. There we go. Oh, that's the end of the day. Well, that is a good spot to end it then. So as you can see, I did not make a whole bunch of money today. Not at all. Wow. And again, rent, $350. That's what's killing us. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. If you did, let me know down in the comments down below. And of course, hit the old like button. That's a great way to let a YouTuber know, well, they're not wasting their time. Beyond that, take care of each other, folks. This has been another look at Forestry 2017, the simulator. And, well, I will show a little bit more of this down the road when I've got a little bit more to show. In the meantime, I'm going to try not to wear poor old Ed out. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.